Today, every car maker is striving to deliver greater value at lower costs. Inevitably, the impact of these challenges gets passed along from the automakers to their suppliers and in turn to their suppliers. So how can an automotive supplier maintain global leadership when everyone wants more for less? One answer can be found on the outskirts of Montreal, Canada. This is the home of DBM Reflex, a top supplier in the automotive lighting industry. DBM creates the molds used to make lenses of taillights and reflectors. You can see the final product of their work on many top global brands from Audi to Volvo. DBM Reflex got its start almost 40 years ago by pioneering a better way to create molds called electroforming. It enables automotive lighting designers to incorporate more sophisticated taillights and reflectors into their designs. But even with this competitive advantage, DBM Reflex has had to work hard to stay on top.
For sure, there are two main issues that we're facing now. Is really the lead time and the cost. For sure, it's kind of directly linked to it. If it's taking more time, for sure it's going to cost more.
It was typically taking DBM Reflex about 14 weeks to create a production-ready mold. The process begins here in the design department, where DBM designers receive CAD files from customers, such as Valeo, Slovenia. To provide extra value, the DBM designers use a proprietary software tool to optimize the designs for production. The optimized design data then gets sent to the method department. This group prepares the design data to drive the electroform and NC machines to create the molds. And that was DBM Reflex's biggest challenge.
So the real issue at DBM was really that everybody was working in silos. So there was like the sales that were doing some stuff, design that were doing the design, method that were doing another design that they need, and programming NC that were redoing the design. So nobody was talking together.
This made the production manager's job especially difficult.
Yeah, since that guy is really, he's the guy that's going to tell which guy to do which job on which machine. So we need to make sure that he's got the right information, the right program, the right tool list, the right PDF. So Sunday it was maybe spending like 2-3 hours per day just to make sure that he's got the right information, the right data to put on all machines. So maybe you've got like 6 to 7 machines to look at.
Inevitably, errors occurred. Incorrectly milled pieces would have to be reworked or scrapped, and valuable time would be wasted. Finally, DBM Reflex turned to BRT Solutions, a major Canadian reseller of PLM software.
Their current way of working needed to become more efficient. So their current way of working, like many other companies that I meet, are silo-driven. So one company, one department will work in one system and transfer the data to another system for another department, and this becomes very inefficient and causes problems. A system like a PLM system by Windchill that is able to handle all the engineering data and processes all the way to the manufacturing shop floor, this is where the advantage and benefits came to DBM.
With Windchill linking all the departments together, DBM Reflex could be sure that all process plans, manufacturing bills of materials, and work instructions would reflect the latest engineering design. For DBM Reflex, the key to the solution was Windchill's MPMLink module. Windchill MPMLink makes it possible for manufacturing process management to be done concurrently with engineering.
It would be a huge customization to do everything from scratch, and even with customization, I don't think they would be able to do something as Windchill is able to do with MPMLink.
For DBM Reflex, the implementation of PLM with Windchill has had a significant impact.
The decision of DBM was to invest in a PLM system before an ERP system, which shows and demonstrates the real value that a PLM system can bring to a company.
Shortened lead time and decreased costs have also resulted in increased production throughput.
For sure, we know that we can handle much more molds now than we was before. I don't know, what we're doing maybe like 50 to 60 molds per year. Maybe right now we can handle to 70 to 80 per year, something like that. That's the goal that we're looking with PLM, and I think we're pretty near that kind of number. So we can say maybe like 10 to 20% more molds.
With these improvements, DBM Reflex is confident of a bright future in a very competitive business.
if they want something really that's cover all their plant from design to manufacturing, this is the only solution that's going to work for you.